Congratulations to every graduating officer. I wish you courage, wisdom, and distinction in your service to our great republic. Nataka niwashukuru sana kwa mchango wenu wa kulea hawa vijana, kuwafundisha, na leo hapa washughulikia, na maisha yao itaendelea na kuzidi na kuwa bora wakati wanaposhughulika na kulinda maendeleo ya taifa. Hatuwezi kushughulika na mambo ya kilimo, maneno ya kusomesha watoto wetu na yale mengine yote
damu na uzalendo. Kuanzia leo mahafali hawa sio makurutu tena, wamefuzu rasmi na wako tayari kufanya na utulivu wa kulitumikia taifa kwa uadilifu na weledi. Huku mwandamizi wa polisi mwenye tunuku ya pongezi ya nishani ya mkuu wa nchi wanapoondoka katika uga huu kwa Mheshimiwa Rais, wanaacha nyuma historia taifa. Mbele yao kuna wajibu mkubwa, lakini pia kuna heshima ya kuvaa sare ya huduma ya polisi. Kwa wazazi, walezi, ndugu na marafiki ambao kwa muda mrefu wamewasubiri kwa hamu na maombi, na leo hii wanakwenda kukutana nao sio kama wanafunzi.
Brutal and the parade march off by the new police officers brings to an end this event, which is indeed a culmination of a journey that respect the Constitution, which is Kenya's supreme law. The CS for Interior, Kipchumba Murkomen, alluded to a revamping of the police training curriculum and modernizing of training to help them deal with emerging challenges that include and was not limited to online threats. But I will hand it over to my colleague Yusuf Farah to give you more on this and what else is happening at this grounds of the National Police College main campus in Kiganjo, Nyeri County. Farah, over to you.
All right, as my colleague Caroline Kamau there has said, the conclusion here of a momentous occasion today, where the officers you're seeing behind me have just transitioned from being recruits to officers of the National Police Service in a ceremony that was presided over by none other than His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. And the officers you are looking at right now underwent an intense 9-month training, where they were trained in, among others, in drills, in human interaction, of course, and a bit of legal studies on how to deal with the people. In the speeches that were out today from the Deputy Inspector General of Police and the Inspector General of Police, they talked about how ready these men and women in boots are to serve the country. Of course, this given that we are almost coming to the general election next year, where the head of state is calling on the graduates today to use the lessons that they learned here today to be able to ensure the safety and the security of the citizens of the Republic of Kenya as the country prepares to the elections next year. Part of the things that the President also talked about is the modernization of the police service, of course, talking about emerging threats in technology and how the training that they were. So as they transition here from the recruits to the officers that they are now of the National Police Service, they will be able to deal with emerging threats, emerging challenges. And in terms of their welfare, the head of state talked about their remuneration, the issue of housing, and just basically ensuring that as an officer, once they go out, to ensure the safety and security of their loved ones. Another thing that was talked about here today is the conduct of the National Police Service interacting with the members of the public, where the head of state is basically calling on them to protect and serve with dignity, but also remain aware of the rule of law, not in contravention of anything. So that, of course, brings us to the conclusion of a rather momentous celebration, where the officers you see here today are no longer recruits of the National Police Service, but the officers of the National Police Service who will go on from here today to protect, to serve and honor the people of Kenya for the benefit of each and every citizen. And of course, now that they are going out today, this is in terms of numbers, and the more they are, the better it is for them to conduct their job, which is to protect and serve. And so on behalf of everyone that has made this coverage a success today, we want to thank you for keeping it KBC Channel 1, and from the National Police Service College here in Kiganjo, Nyeri County, we want to say good afternoon and goodbye. My name is Yusuf Farah. Let's take it back to the broadcasting house for normal.
Your Excellency the President, Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Interior and National Administration, Inspector General, National Police Service, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor to introduce to you the National Police College Choir, comprised of trainees who are graduating today, to entertain our chief guest with 2 songs. The first one is a gospel song that is entitled Ulioyatenda Kwangu Ni Mengi. that was composed by Dr. Ipiana and rearranged by Koplo Fred Baraza. And the second song is a patriotic song that is entitled Ni Wajibu Wetu Sote by Koplo Fred Baraza. Welcome, choir.
Maisha mema baba, wazazi wetu umelinda yawe, raisi wetu umelinda yawe, sifa zote ni zako Bwana yawe, sifa zote ni zako Bwana. Shukrani kwa tunajivunia kuwa Wakenya kwa kutunza amani ya amani na umoja ni uzalendo wetu. Tunajivunia kuwa Wakenya. Tutangaze ni vita dhidi ya uhalifu, ujinga na umaskini tuvimalize Kenya. Tutangaze ni vita dhidi ya uhalifu, ujinga na umaskini tuvimalize Kenya. Tusonge mbele wana Kenya. Serikali iko imara. Wakulima wote twende shamba. Serikali iko imara. Mbele. Tuongoza kuleta maendeleo. Makarani wetu twende kuleta maendeleo. Tujiunge sote taifa twende wote. Serikali iko imara. Mbele. Twende kazi. Serikali iko imara. Mbele. Tuongoza kuleta maendeleo. Jukumu letu sote. Mbele. Tuwajibike taifa letu.
Makofi kwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya.
He said the commemorative photo, a session that will mark the end of Recruits Detail 1 of the year 2025 Pass Out Parade. You will be joined by the following senior officials, and I kindly request them to take up their designated positions in the photo area. The Commandant General Service Unit, the Commandant National Police College, the Director, commanders, followed by the second one with the assistant squad commanders. The Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Interior and National Administration,